All right, in about 1 hour's time, I'm gonna be sitting down in the leather chairs with Mr. David Goggins, the former Navy SEAL, world record holder for the highest number of pull-ups in 17 hours, ultra marathon, ultra Ironman. I mean, there's just not too much that David hasn't done, and I'm super excited to have him on the show. But honestly, how do you start to prepare for a man like this? You know, he grew up in this massively abusive and racially prejudiced household and city as a child. He pushed through a lot of his own demons, got up to 300 pounds, and then one day saw a video on like the Discovery Channel about Navy SEALs and decided that he was going to do that. He lost over 100 pounds in 3 months, qualified for the exams, and then went through BUDS training for U.S. Navy SEALs 3 different times. At times taping up his legs with duct tape because they had stress fractures in them. Later he found out that he did this when his heart wasn't even working and it was only at 75% capacity. But David wanted to be uncommon amongst the uncommon, and after he got through SEAL training, he was like, you know what? I don't think these guys are going hard enough. And so then he pushed himself to start entering these ultra marathons. And he ran 101 miles in 19 hours in San Diego, my hometown, to try to qualify for, I think, Badwater, which was a 135-mile run. But that wasn't good enough for the event holder, so he then had to run a marathon after that. And, you know, just the story continues and continues. It's almost like Forrest Gump. He just keeps going and going and going with more revelations and more wisdom. And last year, he came out with a book called Cant Hurt Me, where he goes deep into his story and the lessons. And he's got some really interesting IP, like Callous the Mind, Taking Souls, going into your cookie jar, and all these different concepts that you can use to callous the mind and put yourself in a situation where you can be hard to where you can get through the rest of life. And he's got a powerful message. He really resonates with a lot of people, and I'm super excited to sit down with David. I'm probably over-prepared. I think I've watched and listened to every single thing he's ever done. And at some point, you just got to go in there and enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to David. I think he's going to be really intense. But I'm going to try to get the human side of him and, of course, get him to drop all of this amazing IP that we all love and is super inspiring, you know, just to see another human go after life like that. He's got a saying that, you know, whenever most humans quit at 40%, that's what David says. And I think he's right. Most of us just think, oh, it's a bit too hard at 40%. We actually got 60% more in the reserves that we never tap into. So think about that in your life. Not just physical training, mental training, the work that you do. What if you could go not only that is that hard, but twice as hard and more? It's an amazing concept, and we know it's true. So looking forward to talking to him. I'm going to show him my Ironman 70.3 trophy, but I don't think he's going to be too impressed because I think he's done double Ironmans compared to my half Ironman. But really excited to have David here. So we'll be streaming this live on our channels and putting it up permanently afterwards on YouTube, of course. So we'll see you then. God bless, and callous the mind.